Hey, good news. GTA 6 may be delayed again. Again. All right, a little bit of breaking news right at the bat when it comes to the video game world. Looky what we have here. The rumors are abound that, yes, friends, GTA 6 could reportedly be delayed
Again?
until 2027 to prevent leaks.
Yeah, but they're saying physical. So I'm assuming digital is okay, and it's physical is going to be the delayed. So you have to buy digitally first, and then eventually you'll be able to buy the physical.
It says we're getting more and more information that the box version will not be released simultaneously with the digital version to prevent leaks. So
I guess because leaks don't happen online.
Right.
This is retarded. Yeah, I don't understand this at all.
Well, they're obviously pushing the idea of a digital, so because they don't want to print off all the discs. They like the packaging on those discs. Like we all understand if you've ever manufactured any sort of DVD or disc, those things are like a fraction of a penny at this point because the technology especially when you're buying millions and billions of them, however much GTA is going to be buying, the cost obviously goes down dramatically when you're just printing a game. This is exactly what everybody expected. Kay, I would love to hear your thoughts on GTA 6, specifically the physical version of it being delayed again.
I'm upset by this because what I've always loved that Rockstar does is they print out maps of the environment that you're going to play in. So I always buy Rockstar stuff physical because I love that they still include this stuff in it. So that part pisses me off. I'm wondering if they're just pushing to wait for the PS6. That's kind of how I take it, is that they're just waiting for the next system to come out. So they're going to keep finding excuses to push it until that point. Manufacturing everywhere ever since the 2020 era has been completely broken, and timelines for consoles are completely broken. So I'm just in the feeling of like they're going to keep pushing it until they have a definitive, here's the next console cycle. They'll still have it on the previous console, but they're going to find every freaking excuse in the book. Because didn't a kid get to play the build recently because he was going to die? So like the game is in a good point. They could like release everything whenever they want to, but they keep delaying it.
Well, go ahead.
No, it's just, it's weird to me. I don't know. I feel like the game is completely ready and they're just pushing it because they want to lead it as long as possible and get sales attached to the next console.
Well, I think the idea of holding off on physical versus digital is obviously really silly. I guess I'm guessing the logic. Man, I don't know. I'm guessing the logic.
I don't get it either.
I'm trying to wrap my head around this.
The only thing I can think of is if they're doing a third party kind of thing, like how Sega has pawned off a bunch of their stuff to limited run. I don't think Rockstar would pawn off to limited run. They'd be extremely stupid to do it. But we're seeing this a lot with game launches now where they're doing the physical later so that they can make more money off of it by having these several different special editions. So that could be what it is. But
yeah, I was thinking more like collector's editions and stuff like that.
Do you know who owns limited run?
Josh owned it last I heard, but he's leaving in March. Who is it?
Gearbox. And do you know who just
Wait,
bought
Gearbox? Has their hands in...
You know me. You know I would know this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
yes.
valid, yeah.
Yeah. And they bought limited run about 3 or 4 years ago, and then Gearbox itself was sold from Embracer to Take-Two. And Take-Two, or 2K, which is a subsidiary of Take-Two. And so I could see them probably having limited run the limited edition, if you will, for GTA 6 now as a result. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to make the connection at first, but as soon as you said that, it all came together. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't have that piece of the puzzle. That makes a lot more sense now. I hate limited run with a passion. So this just made like my whole world click together in like seconds.
I've decided to never support limited runs pretty much after what they did to Carolyn several years ago. People forget about that stuff and like,
what happened?
Not me.
Yeah. Well,
I bought their Command and Conquer and a couple other their stuff, so I have no idea like what that deal is.
So limited run games several years ago, right when side scroller started, actually, Carolyn was fired for, I believe it was liking. No, it was simply following an account over on
Was
X.
it Gays Against Groomers or whatever it was?
Right. It was maybe it
or
was
some
it
Hogwarts
was-
Legacy thing. I can't
whatever.
remember.
I
So
remember
she-
Harry Potter being involved.
I remember that. Lady Desiree had a similar issue too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she was cast off, and obviously it was the best thing that ever happened to her. Is you know, she ended up over at Rippaverse, and she's made great things happen. But the point is that that company as a whole is so ideologically driven that they're going to fire somebody for simply following. Like, let's just take a step back at that. The idea that you can be fired. Let's just say, hey, you want to follow to see what the other side is thinking, or whatever the reason may be. You're fired for following and wanting to see what the other perspective is. If they're even if you do agree with them or not, that entire thought process is just so silly to me, and I don't understand it. And
And
I
speaking
will
of
never
Kara,
support
she's
them.
gonna be on the show in 3 exact weeks.
Wow.
Three exact weeks.
Yep, 3
That's
weeks
great
from
to
today.
hear. All right. Hey, mark it on your calendars, guys.
Write
Look
that
at-
down, chat.
I actually would. That'd be a fun conversation.
Kara's outstanding. Well, looks like maybe you'll be on with her. Maybe, I don't know. Is Blabs?
Fingers crossed.
He's actually not. It's alternating Mondays.
Get screwed, Mitsu. Sorry,
Sorry,
sucker.
Mitsu.
Oh,
Womp womp.
Get wrecked. Well, there you go.
Get
GTA 6 gone forever. will we?
What are you,
2027.
DSP?
I know.
Ban.
Ban.
It'll
Gone
elude us forever. GTA 6 coming out in 2045.
I mean, it was originally 2024, then it was 2025, now 2026, and now 20. I mean, it's a meme at this point. I mean, it truly is a meme. We got X before we got GTA 6.
I think it's just because the industry always wants something to look forward to, and GTA is the easiest one to keep looming over people as well forever. So they have no discomfort whatsoever in delaying their stuff. They can go forever. People will still always talk about them. So,
And they will always make money. I mean, they can delay this
Yeah.
another 6 months, and they'll still make their money back the first freaking day.
Yeah.
It's stupid. And
Real
that's
quick
the only-
question.
Yeah,
for,
yeah.
I'm sorry. No, continue. It's a change. It's a slight change. So please finish your thought.
No, go ahead, change.
I was just kind of curious for the panel here. Just show of hands. Do we think this is going to be woke or not? If you think this is going to be a woke fucking mess, please raise your hand. That's what I think.
I would like to say. What do you mean, like GTA 6 as a game itself?
Yeah,
is it
that it's
a
going to
woke mess?
be really woke.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
gonna-
know. I think it's gonna be like it's gonna have a lot of like some DI centric things, but I don't think it's gonna be as bad. But then again, they've been in production for like the last 84 years, and I feel like it's also very hard to just turn around. So maybe there's a good possibility.
It depends what you consider it, because my
Yeah.
opinion is more that the writing is not going to be as aggressive and offensive as it used to be, which to me is a symbolism of wokeism.
Yes.
I hate using that word,
Yes.
but that's really what it is to me. Is even if there's no woke themes in it and they make fun of everyone, it is not as hardline as an old GTA. Therefore, I would consider that woke.
So
They
let's
lost
just put,
fucking Laszlo. Like who is even there writing right now?
Well, isn't Dan Hauser gone? So like,
Yeah, Dan Hauser left too.
yeah,
Yeah.
no one's there.
so let's put this in perspective. Preliminary work and concept behind GTA 6 started between 2016 and 2018. Okay.
There it is.
With development of the game really digging into it in 2020, after the release of Red Dead Redemption 2. So given the timeline of things, just saying, Phoenix, there's a
Not on our side, yeah.
high probability, you know. Yes, and that's the thing is you go back and like they're going through and I think there was a story where they were removing songs and things from previous versions of GTA that were problematic, or removing previous things from GTA which doesn't fit today's lightning, whatever. It's so silly. And yes, that will. I think just given the timeline, there's a 100% chance that there will be things that are removed from that game that we'll never know about. Right? Storylines, phrases, music, whatever, that at some point were cut because of someone's feelings. Someone was offended by something. Like that 100% has happened, and we'll never know about it. And the only way we'll ever find out about it is if some sort of insider, says something about it, which will never happen. So, that's the story of not just GTA 6, but pretty much all video game development over the last little bit here. It comes back to the fifis. So, all right. Hippie Tree Hugger came in with the 500 kicks. Says right now we have weekend magnetosphere, and it's not small at all. Thank you, Hippie Tree Hugger, with the 500 kicks. CG Hero says the Sonic movie, there's 10 for Sonic, is much better. They listen to the fans about Sonic's design and its classic Jim Carrey. The Mario movie was made for little kids, and Peach is definitely a girl boss in it. All right, so 10 for the Sonic movie right there with our side-scroller showdown. Marmalin says, no, this is to get rid of physical releases. That is not it at all. Holy F, people will support this, and it will kill physical officially. Rest in peace. Thank you, Marmalin.
Are you not saying the big F word because you got little people around the house today? Okay.
Yep. I'm being very, very
hobbits?
cautious. Yes. I got just a few feet away. Right. So,
Okay. I was like, what?
Erudite Fuzz says, for fellow Billy and Mandy fans, entertain yourself by seeing headlines about these protests and adding, like an angry woman, if you know, you know. Montez, thank you. Dr. T.S. King says, my point is that GRRM's Winds of Winter will release before.
Oh, George
GTA's
R.R. Martin's.
and vote for Mario Brothers. 10 for Mario Brothers right there with our side-scroller showdown. Yeti says, when will you people ditch your dependency on straws and drink your cola with a Twizzler like normal people? Anyways,
I've never
Montez,
done that before.
Is that
wanna
a thing?
try.
You've never
Yeah.
you never used a Twizzler as a straw before?
No.
No.
Do you see how excited she got? Wow. Like major life thing unlocked right there for whoa. Yes, you should definitely give it a try.
Okay.
They're very good.
Maverick Marty for 3 says, I regret I won't make it to the Real Game Awards this year. Guess it wasn't meant to be this year. At least I have a good show to look forward to. Here's a small tribute to you and looking forward to hearing it gets bigger next year. Well, thank you so much, Maverick Marty. Appreciate your support. And we'll miss you. Mercenary says, GTA 6 keeps this up. I expect it to be canceled. No, I'm not. No, GTA 6 will not ever be canceled. I expect some corporate CEO to do so, even though the game isn't woke enough. No, that's not going to happen, Mercenary.
I'm always entertained by Mercenary super chats every day. Thank you, Mercenary.
Yes, it's great.
With a
Lisa-
$3 billion budget, they're not canceling that.
No,
They can't.
He's like, they're gonna bring Marshall's Home Goods into GTA. Mark my words.
I'll make a bet about real quick. I think if there's like a trans character in GTA, they'll be invincible. I guarantee that you will not be able to do anything to them. It'll be
Kay's like,
like
watch me.
I bet
No,
you.
no, actually, yeah. So in Red Dead Redemption 2, there's like a women's rally, and you can't do anything to them technically, but you ride a horse and you jump around, and they all go ah, and you trample them. So you always find a way.
I love when you do something like that. That's the first thing that the mod community wants to get a hold of. They're like, oh, I'll find a way. I'll find a way
We
to
should
beat
have
your
asked the
code.
Reddit guy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Darth Jar Jar.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, if you guys haven't yet, make sure you guys go watch our interview with the viral Reddit mod that we had on Friday.
Kay enjoyed the shit out of that one.
I'll tell you what, man,
Arbiter
it's
Jar Jar. True
it's
long
been-
cow.
really funny to see the response to that. Some people talk about some people like, you guys didn't go hard enough on them. It's like, if you go in and you start spitting fire the second somebody gets on your show, the entire thing is void, right? You have different layers to an interview. You're not just like throwing softballs. I think we actually pressed them pretty good on several things. I asked some pretty okay. I actually went back and rewatched it because I was like, were we soft on them? And there was a give and take to this, and Vera did exactly what Vera does. She cut straight through it like a hot knife through butter, and that was Vera's role there. She said exactly what she needed to say, and my job was to keep the conversation going and ask the questions that you guys wanted to know. And I think we asked pretty much every question you guys wanted to know. So if you guys felt like they were softball questions, those are the questions you wanted. So that's what I asked. So I actually thought that interview went pretty okay, personally. So, but once again, you can go watch that. It was pretty fun. Do you have common sense? Well, if you did, you'd hit the subscribe button right here.